I'll make sure I go live before I do anything. I just got through doing a stream on Twitch. Now we're live on YouTube and supposedly X. I want to make sure everything goes right first. I'll put the start soon up just here in a bit. I gotta go over here and the switch over from the Switch to the PlayStation. PlayStation. Just give me just a minute. We'll be ready to start here in just a bit. I want to make sure everything's going. We'll be on X and YouTube. I wasn't ready to quite go to bed yet. I'm not tired after sleeping all day, all night. I'll sleep a little bit after breakfast and there won't be no afternoon stream. Am I live? Am I Memorex or am I live? GTA Online Friday Morning Madness with Christine on PS5. I see it on YouTube. Let's go see if it's on X, because I am on X too. Let's go ahead and put the start soon. I've had to take down to be right back. Let's go see if we own X. We own X. I love X. I did get a strike the other day, but I earned it. I said something I probably shouldn't have said. Uh, I'm trying to clean up my language and stuff. Sometimes I just get frustrated, man. It actually reads it right. Praise to Jesus. The last time I tried it, it didn't work. It got the title right. And it's always madness with Christine because you never know what you're going to get. And like I said, when we go into, let's change the color. I like changing the lights on this cyberpunk background. The hue. We're on YouTube and Rumble. Let's make it a little bit of red and purple. That's like red and blue, though. That's some red and purple. That'll stand for the two colors. That's what we're on. We're on Rumble and Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. X. X is black. I got mixed up. Thinking of Twitter, Twitch, Twitter, Twitch. In some ways, I kind of like the X change, but then I can't get used to calling it X. I want to flip this over for a minute because I'm still not ready to start. Like I said, I gotta go over here and switch the PlayStation selector. And I'm still not gonna know whether I've got a signal or not. But I do need to clean up my language, and we really shouldn't say the no words. I sometimes do it to troll people. I'm not a racist. I can hate or like equally. Indeed, I've met some white people that I hated a whole lot better than anybody I met that was a color. Just saying. Just saying. And we're not supposed to hate either, and I'm trying to clean that up. Sometimes people just makes it easy. Easy to just not like them. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just truth. We hear the Xbox. I mean the PlayStation Xbox. I need to turn my Xbox on. I ain't turned it on. Yes, it's working. Praise you, Jesus. But I ain't gonna keep that game on because usually when you go on like that, it don't. I was gonna grab that water over there and I forgot. Hold on, give me just a second. I got a bottle of water over here. I am thirsty. We're on YouTube and X. YouTube and X. We got the YouTube and Twitch colors. I got confused there for a second. I was just on Twitch for about an hour and something playing the Oregon Trail. I love that game, y'all. I really love it. I always wanted to play it when I was a kid. And that's back when it was a pixelated little green screen when I first seen it. Then they made a newer version and was it 91? I think I seen somebody playing that on Rumble, the 91 version. I like that one. You could actually put your names in there. I don't know if this game lets you do that or not. I need to find out. We'll be ready to start here in just a bit. Let me get the screen set up. Studio mode. I'll be right back. Now you're not hearing any voice. Guess I should put up the be right back splash. Sorry we was muted. I was talking away. Um, Let me make sure all the sounds, because I don't think the game is unmuted as well. Let's see. We should be unmuted now. Uh, and now that mic is acting strange. It was too loud on Twitch earlier. I'm gonna turn it back down. It's going back in that red again. My voice is strange. I was talking about JCVW on my latest edition, which is the big match that decides the three tag team. There's three. Actually, there's four tag team. Triple tag teams. I've made a new belt where it's titles. And 3 men, women, or a guy, and it can be a woman, 2 women and 2 women and a guy, or 2 men and a girl, or 3 men. But each year they're going to compete at the bowl. The bowl is about, I want to come up with some other means to get it. I'm not going to do a briefcase because briefcase is overdone. I'm going to come up with something else. A safe. Let's see. What can we come up with? What can we put it in? The briefcase thing, that's overdone. I want to come up with something special for that. It's going to be something people are competing for to make their way all the way to spring bow each year at April. And I haven't decided what I'm not going to do a briefcase because you see them briefcases. WWE did it, and I don't know if they're the first to do it, but everybody overdoes that briefcase thing. So we're not going to do a briefcase. We'll come up with something else that they have to win. They carry a trophy. Well, no, we don't want to do a trophy. Trophies are overdone. Let's see, what can we come up with? An item. An item. When I was a kid, I used to have an obsession with. They used to advertise the little Buddhas. Now I'm not into that kind of religion. We're going to use a Buddha statue with a belt on him. So a little Buddha statue. They're going to fight for a little. I'm going to draw one. I want to create one. I'm going to create one, and we'll flash him on the TV. Or I'll make a scene with the people when they got it so we can flash it up to show that they're the holder when they win it. They'll compete all year, and the one that get the at the end of the month, at the end of the year, whoever's holding the Buddha with the belt on his belly will get the shot at the 3 titles. That's what we do. They're going to be competing for a Buddha all year. Let me do that. Let me go. Let's see. I'm going to create me a Buddha real quick. I'm going to have to keep because they'll go into that standby if I'm not careful. I'm going to create me a Buddha with a belt on. That's going to be our. That's going to be our thing that we give away. I wanted to do something that wasn't overdone because people does trophies. People does people does all these different things like briefcases, but the briefcase is overdone. Like I will look around and I'll see this Fed doing it and that Fed doing it, and it just gets overdone. No, they didn't do that. It didn't do it right. It didn't do it how I wanted it. Okay, let me add to it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add to it because it left something out that I wanted in the picture. Well, we will flash that up to show that this is what they're holding. It's not around us. It's the one that generates around the shoulder. We'll take it. I'll put a JCBW logo on it. I'll show it to y'all when I get it saved. I'm saving it now. I'll save it in the JCBW folder. So I'll have it. I'm going to update. I'm going to put a JCBW logo on this belt. I'm fixing to show him to you. I've got him. He's perfect. He's AI generated, but he's perfect. And we're going to put JCBW in it. Let's see. Put it somewhere where I can remember where it's at. I'll save it in this folder for now. Now I'll put JCBW Buddha. I misspelled it, but that's okay. I'll know what it is. And here we're going to show it right now. Because we'll go on standby. Let me go to the browser. This is going to be what they're going to be holding. They'll hold a little version of him. They'll hold a little version of him. But now when we put it up on the screen, and I'm going to put JCW on the belt, I'm going to edit it. That's going to be what they're going to be using to compete for the spring bowl. And whatever team holds the Buddha, the little mini Buddha, will be the team that goes up against the triple team. I really should have 3 belts, but there ain't no way I can do that. Wonder if it could create that. We'll use the one we got. We'll actually have 3 of those little suckers, because each one of the members will hold it. Yeah, I guess we just do one. We'll just do one, and it represents all 3. And that's going to be the new thing from now on about the spring bowl. The spring bowl is going to be all about getting that triple. That's going to be the crown of it. We'll come up with some other special deals because it's one of my big events. I got 3 big events that usually I do at the year. 3 to 4. I got Halloween, Hallows Hell. I've got Boza Mania. I've got Spring Bowl. I used to have one for every month. I cut those out. Let's see, what do we got? We got Spring Bro, Boza Mania, which is usually in the summer, Hallows Hell, and then we got the Thanksgiving feast, then the Christmas. I got 5. Those are the 5 I kept. I eventually had 12, and then I cut those out, and now we got 5 remains. So we've had our first one, so we got 4 more to go. Boza Mania sometime in the summer. Was around July 4th, but over the years it's gotten moved down. Sometimes it's as late as August and September. But I'm going to try to change how that's doing. Because that's one of the reasons why I'm going to try to cut back on streaming, and you'll only see me streaming when I'm not doing anything or I don't have anything to do. So there may be times you don't see me on. Today's a rarity. I slept at nearly 2 a.m. and I'm just not tired right now. I'll just sleep after breakfast. I've done that plenty. Do y'all know that was my life when I was young? Y'all know I'd sit up all night, couldn't sleep at night. I didn't really care to sleep at night, especially when I was young. And I would eat breakfast and go to bed, and I'd wake up later. Usually in the summer, wake up later, go swimming about 8 o'clock at night. And then for one summer, I was swimming at 3 a.m. My daddy accused me of not swimming that year. And we told him, he said, I have been swimming. You was asleep. Well, when was you sleeping? He said, well, swimming. I said, well, at 3 a.m. in the morning. That was a weird year. Weird year. I was sleeping and swimming at 3 a.m. in the morning. I enjoyed it, though, by the way. Dog enjoyed it, too. He liked having me out there. I probably need to change her clothes. Did I change them before I went off? I don't remember. We'll just keep them because I don't remember what I changed overnight. I never did go get that water. Hold on, let me get the water. Yeah, he accused me of not swimming that summer. But in the normal days, like say in the summer, I would go to bed after breakfast, wake up sometime, eat supper, go out and swim about 6 to 8. 6 to 8. And we would listen to Savage or the radio or Alex Jones. And then there's that one rare summer I was swimming at 3 a.m. in the morning. You know what I did then? I just put the XM on. I took the XM radio and put it on real low. That would disturb the neighbors. Normally I'd choose soft music. I'd choose like the 50s or 60s. And boy, that gave a good feeling. I'm going to tell you, I have never lived in the 50s, but hearing that at night in the middle of the night gave a really feel to it. Especially when songs like I Only Have Eyes for You would come on. That has a nighttime feel to it. Subashawa. Dun, 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 dun. Subashawa. Boy, that was one of my favorite summers, though. One of my favorite summers. It's one that stayed in the memories. The dog would be sitting out there with me. He'd be happy. He'd be happy because I was out there with him. So normally they wouldn't put nobody out there at night. Strange summer, but a amazing summer. I never forget it. I've never had normal sleeping habits, though. There's this one, the summer of 1995. I was going days at a time without sleep. Like I would go 3 or 4 days, sleep. 3 or 4 days, sleep. 3 or 4 days, sleep the whole summer. It was hot that summer. That was the summer we discovered Ty Herndon. I just went to see him a few times. I think he's one of the ones that ruined his career after he came out. Some people it does good, but some people it don't do too well. You don't hear about him anymore. He's disappeared. You don't hear about him. That happened after he came out. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, some people it worked for, some people it didn't. I heard, unless it was a joke, I heard Barry Manilow complaining about it. I don't know why anybody cures or not. That shouldn't even be a subject. I mean, if you're a good artist, what does it matter what your sleeping preferences is? Like Elton John, he's a good pianist, no matter if he's gay or straight. He's a good pianist. That guy's great. Rocket Man! I missed my chance to see Elton. I took diarrhea that night and I stayed home. I wished I'd have toughed it and took a bunch of pills or something. Of course, then my sister come home and told me what she said. Well, you'd been better off if you hadn't have, because you probably wouldn't have made it anyway. Where they had to go to get to it, I wouldn't have been able to have done it. I had tickets, I just wasn't able to go there. I wish I'd took the chance to see him though. That man's a legend. I don't care whether he's gay or straight. He's a legend. That's moving funny tonight. I don't like how that's doing. I don't like the picture quality tonight, man. So there's a lag or something. So, but what? Bum, 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 bum. All them neighbors are gone now, by the way. They've been replaced with people who don't speak English. Of course, their family, they died out. They're all dead. Been in a place with people that don't speak English. Don't speak English, and we can't speak to if we need to. We can't even speak to them if we need to. I don't really know that they don't know English. I think they don't want to speak to you. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. My mother tries to be friendly, and they're not friendly. They're not. They won't be friendly. Now, the guy that bought some of the properties around, I gotta give it to him. He's been making an effort to be friendly. He's even offered help and everything. Now, some of these people moving in aren't friendly. They're not friendly at all. I don't think they have any intent of being friendly. Just saying. Here's me. I don't bother anybody. But now, if you start in with me, I've been known to start in with you. But now, uh, I try not to be that way with neighbors because, you're supposed to be neighborly. I don't think these people have intentions of being friends. With the exception of a couple, and they are good. They are living in the house that my family was living in, by the way. They're good. They'll help you out if you need some help. And they speak English. That's all I'm going to say. They come from another place, but they're friendly people. They're friendly. Ones that speak English and none speak English. I don't think they have any intent of being friendly. I don't think they're here to be friendly. My mother's always nice to everyone unless you do something to her. Then she'll get she gets on to me. By the way, she don't like how she's always tried to make me nice. No, that's kind of made me mean. Just trying to make because I don't like people trying to make me do anything. Sometimes I don't want to be nice. I'll be honest. Some people ain't nice, and I don't want to be nice to them. She gets on to me all the time. Some people I just don't want to be nice to, but then the Bible also tells you to be kind too. So I'm trying to do what the Bible says as well. Trying. I'm just being honest here. I'm just telling you the truth.